can you tell us what's next for you with your Bug Free Mind work, if you don't mind?
Sure. I've got a, I'm just about to, I'm very well known in the personal development world. We're just about to have a big launch, again, to a lot of people. And then after that is finished, which won't be much longer. And we are, next year, I'm focusing on actually making this a proper business. I know people look at it and think, wow, it's an incredible business, but it's just, we've just literally just started. And next year I focus on, now we've got everything in place that I'm happy with everything and I've got everything I want done construction-wise. Now I can actually go out and start properly promoting the business. And then it depends if we're currently talking to this country about potentially put it into the education system, and if we get that, then effectively I'll be doing that for a minimum of the next 5 years. Or if we go into one of the other training, I've been asked, being asked about corporate training, because obviously I can teach people how to love their job more and that sort of thing, amongst, you name it, anything else. So we're looking at corporate training, and we're also looking at this teaching children how to get higher grades, and then teaching people how to teach children how to get higher grades from a coaching point of view. And we don't know which one it's going to go for. We're definitely doing we're definitely turning the business on, but the other two will. I'm just seeing what's around the corner. I wasn't expecting to do the education thing for another 15 years. I thought that'd be 20-year time frame, so I didn't even give it a thought. And so that's the next things. But there's other things on the horizon as well. We've been asked to do speaking tours and that sort of thing. I'm not sure whether I want to do that again. And I've written a novel and written a comedy series, and I've written a trilogy as well for a film. But it's one thing at a time, and it's all looking.
That would be great.
Yeah, it all pans out over the next 15, 20 years, really.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not down to me. I just look at it and think, well, because I look at from a manifesting point of view, I think that the most important thing is going to be given to me each time, or the thing I'm supposed to do next will be given to me. I just put all the ideas out there, and I don't do too much work on which way happens next. I come up with a rough idea, and then I follow that plan to fruition. And then at the moment we're approaching the end of the first plan, and after that it's we'll see what happens next.
Anyway, if you're making a movie out of this, man, and you need any extras for your casting, call me in, all right?
I won't be making the movie. I won't be doing that. I just wrote the thing. Right? I'll let somebody who's very clever at that sort of thing.
Okay. Now, what simple action, before we finish, what simple action steps would you advise the people on this call to take right now that can help them on the way to creating their dream lifestyle?
Well, the simplest way is, first off, go and get that Mastering the Law of Attraction book. It'll give you a great insight. It gives you how to master the law of attraction effectively. It does what it says on the tin. There's no hidden bit. There's not like, oh, you have to go and get the bug-free mind process now to master the law of attraction. No, it's all taught in the Mastering the Law of Attraction. It's all in there. It's just, I go through the whole book does refer back to using a bug-free mind, the videos, the Life Design Getaway. You can all of that sort of thing is available as well, but here's how to master the law of attraction. So it's really, that's the fastest way of getting results people can get, is to go and get that. One of the things I give people within a few days of joining the mailing list, I send them the 5 free chapters of the books, the Creating a Bug-Free Mind as well. And, I think they'll enjoy that.
Yeah, that's
those two things will happen if you just go and get the Mastering the Law of Attraction.
That's funny because my girlfriend, she's the most skeptical person in the world about these self-development books. And once she got your free chapters, she was like, yeah, this is the thing, right? She's the thing. And that's how when she bought the books and I started reading them, which I thank her for that. Now guys, this is the link once again. If you want to grab your free book, your free copy about the Mastering the Law of Attraction, and also to get these incredible tools, You can go to juansalazar.net/a bug free mind. I mean, if you're still thinking about it, just don't. Just do it. You can get the free 5 chapters for free anyway. And if that changes your life, just with the first chapter, or probably the first 2 pages, then go for it, as it happened to me, okay? This is amazing. Thank you, Andy, so much. Now, before we wrap this up, I have Santina here with me, because that's she's got just one more question for you, which is very important for her, and not only for her, for all the busy mothers in the world.
If someone wants to really up-level their standard of the quality of life, their vision of personal growth and achievement in terms of business success or family relationships or personal growth, I mean, it's phenomenal. It is transformative.
Since reading the books, I don't judge people. I don't worry about anything. I've got the techniques to, if anything comes into my mind, I think, well, that's not helping me. So I don't worry. I don't get stressed. I live in the now, and just a lot more peaceful. And I just feel that life's going the right way.
I have found out that things like stress, fear, anxiety, these things are illusions, and when situations come up in your life, if you can actually just refer back to at least learning those things that you've learned through the books, it makes your life much easier, it makes your life better, and it starts, in my case, to put me on a better path.
As everything really valuable in life, most things are really simple, and it's all about finding the things that you love to do, and the financial benefit is a byproduct of that. Yeah.
Who he is being just speaks volumes. There's a wisdom, there's a knowledge, and there's a real generous sharing of the heart that comes across that makes all the difference in the world.
So his philosophy is different to other personal development books because he shows the practical way of personal development, or his concept.
One useful thing I've done through reading the books is to actually stop watching TV like a robot, and it's freed up time for me to do things like read books, which I think will do me far more good than just sitting in front of the TV watching a whole string of programs that I never even remember or do me any good,
My mind had been shifted significantly. I understand more about a lot of things. My mind opened more, and I know for sure that by applying these techniques, I'm living my design.
I like the way he delivered it in simple language so that the lay person in it can understand.
There's a system in place that teaches, that shows us that if we follow these steps and apply it with vigilance and commitment, it's possible to have a real powerful transformation.
Since I've read the books, my worries and fears have all gone. I am 100% happier, and I live my life to the full.
So it gives you a purpose and a sort of focus, and perhaps a start and end point, so you know exactly where you're going to. Because the hardest part of any journey is actually taking the first step.
So, yeah, I do know that it's going to change things radically on all fronts. Whatever you want can happen, actually.
Just do it. It's just to take you to that level. You'll know what you want, or if you don't know what you want, you'll know how to find out what you want. You'll know how to get the things that you want in your life, and you'll have great fun.
We can learn and understand things, but when we actually learn to know it and integrate it and apply it in what we're doing in our lives, anything is possible, and that is so exciting.